Okay, okay, guys. I think we are live. I see the live display. Welcome, welcome, guys. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate Easter. Just wanted to come out and do a quick kind of a stock watch. Look, guys, I know I just put in my Discord that we're going to be doing some stock reviews, and a couple of you put some stocks in there. So I wanted to get to those and basically just do a really quick stream. This is not going to be like my usual stream, guys, where I'm doing, 2-3 hours. That's can't be doing that anymore. I'm going to be focusing for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be focusing on getting my YouTube channel up and putting a lot of my material on there. And of course, try to do a live stream maybe on Fridays. But right now, everything I've been doing live stream, I'm going to condense that and put it into YouTube videos where I can, it's a quick little 10-15 minute video talking about what to look out for, what I'm watching, things going on in the market. And a really just nice condensed video giving all of you guys who have been watching me all the material that all the content that I've been talking about. So I wanted to do that. But today I'm not going to be doing that. Tomorrow I'll be probably going to be dropping a video tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, so that's coming up on the video post. Okay, so guys, if you're not following me on YouTube, check me out. Okay, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on there and trying to get a lot of this content moving on there. Twitch is, I only could live stream on Twitch, but on YouTube I could actually really put out videos out there, and then you guys can watch them on your own time. Okay, which works out pretty good, I think, for all of us. We still all get the information, but we kind of get it on our own time, which I think is good. And we're all still, of course, connected because I have my Discord channel, which I'm going to put in the description. Need to put that up there for you guys, but I want to put that out there. Give me a second, guys. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I want to put the Discord. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube and you want to, have your stock reviewed, you want to connect with me, whatever, you can do that through Twitch, and the community is still 24/7 live on Twitch. But anyways, so what I wanted to do, guys, is first of all, let me lower this mic a little bit. Looks like it's running a little bit hot. What I wanted to do, guys, is go through the stock reviews that you requested, and go through some of the stocks that I am looking at, what I'm trading. So we'll just go with what I have right now on my book, what I'm trading this week, and then we'll go into yours. Again, this is just going to be a very, very short video, probably about 10-15 minutes at most, just to kind of give us a quick heads up on what to look at this week, and again, to cover what you guys have asked. You wanted some of these stocks reviewed. I want to review them for you, and so we'll do that now. So first things first, guys, this is what I'm in. Okay, these are my positions right here. Again, I am very transparent. I put everything that I am trading, what's in my book right here for you guys so you can see. So Cisco is on the books, guys. This is one that I'm short. I'm pretty much short all of these except Coca-Cola. That's it. But I am short Cisco, and this one, what is there to say? This is you can see it clear as day right here. It broke its 200-day, has been having a heck of a time trying to get up above that 200-day moving average with pretty much no strength. It hasn't been able to do it. Then recently it broke the lows right here, and it's pretty much just now, it's broken these lows. So, it looks like it's making a little pit stop right here at 51.20 or so. So it looks like there's a little bit of resistance, sorry guys, a little bit of support right down here. Okay, but I think it's going to break it. Okay, look, it hasn't been able to break above the 200-day. That's a bad sign. You have the 50-day moving average now crossing under the 200-day, which that's a bad sign. Everything heading south on our indicators. You have the MACD heading south. You have the stochastics going south. The volume is just poor. Okay, so there's no buyers are stepping in to try to rescue this thing. You don't have any spikes of buyers coming in at all. You might get that. We might get a little bit of a bounce, especially with the stochastics being overextended like this. But overall, this thing is getting sold off. So what I'm expecting with Cisco is, yeah, maybe a little bit of a bounce or so. But as long as it, keeps spitting out the lower highs and the lower lows, that's fine for me. Okay, so we might get a little bit of a bounce. It's only normal. These stocks don't just go straight down. They make staircases, either staircases up or staircases down. Sometimes they just take the elevator down. But this looks like it's making some staircases. Okay, so you have and I need to get my pen working, guys, so I can make these marks here. But you got your first lower high here. Had a little bit of some bounce right here, I guess, if you can call it that. Then you had another lower high right here. So here's a lower low right here, and then maybe about right here. Okay, so yeah, we could see a little bit of a pop to give us our second lower high. Okay, or actually it would be there's first, second, it would be our third lower high. So Cisco, I'm short. Okay, probably going to be taking some profits, of course, as these things move. I do take profits, so I'll be looking to do that on Cisco. But overall, I'm looking at Cisco short and not looking to go long anytime soon. I will continue to short Cisco and do momentum swings to the short side. So that is that. My price on Cisco is 53.23 that I'm short. It's trading at 51.17. So I'm up 3.87 on this one. Okay, not bad. So just again, that's gameplay is just continue shorting this thing. Okay, that's it. Let's go on to the next one. Coca-Cola. This is the only one that I'm long, guys. Okay, and you can see why. That's a really nice trend that we have going up. The market has been having a heck of a time. It's been thrashing around. Coca-Cola has been showing some excellent relative strength. So this is one of my longs. Okay, no plans on I'll take profits, probably going to take some profits, but overall I'll be trading Coca-Cola to the to the bull side for the foreseeable future, and we'll see if anything changes. But for now, this is good. As you can see, it broke out right here, March 6th, March 7th, had a little bit of a breakout, and it's just been moving nicely to the upside. So I will continue to, this is a good momentum swing. We'll see what that one is. Starbucks, guys. Starbucks is one that I'm short. Really like this movement right here. Okay, as it tries to, tried to get above that 50-day moving average and couldn't do it. Gap down on some pretty good volume. So this was really good. It not only didn't break, but it came down on stronger volume, and everything just pretty much turning south. The MACD and the stochastics. Inflation is not going to help these guys. Starbucks is just, look at this. This is just a nasty looking chart. It's already fallen pretty good. You're looking at a good 30%, almost 40% so far. And I don't think the selling stops right here, guys. So Starbucks, I will continue to short this one. May take some profits, okay, because look, it looks like it might have a little bit of resistance here. So look, these are not stocks that are saying are going to just move down and that's it. You're going to see little rallies come in, all right, because again, they make staircases down, staircases up. So the way I try to do it is, as the stock moves back up, then I'll hit it with another short order and trade it to the to the short side. And when I do that, what I'm looking for is that lower high. Okay, so it already has a lower low, then it gets a little bit of a buying activity, moves up a little bit, tries to hit. Once it hits a high and it kind of stalls there, that's where I go in and start throwing in some short orders on the stock. So that's the case with Starbucks. Now I am I'm short on this thing at 81.52, and it's trading at 79.50 as of Thursday. So up 2.48% on this one. Okay, so not bad, and that's pretty much it with Starbucks. So continue to short that one. And last but not least is Disney. Same situation you see with Starbucks, very similar pattern. Okay, Disney tried to get up through that 50-day moving average, failed, and then just came down. Okay, so it's pretty much trading at the right now. It's at some kind of support for sure. You can see here there's a little bit of support down here. So all I'm doing is waiting for Disney to pop and break this break the support line, and then as you can see, there's really nothing. There's nothing down here. Okay, it's under all the moving averages, so it doesn't really have any support as of that. Might have something way back over here, going back 113 or so. But even if it does that, guys, that's a good 10% or so. So that is the play on Disney. Okay, Disney, I'm just short. I've been shorted this thing I'm short at 135.27. It's trading at 130, so I'm already up about 4% on this one, 3.55. And I'm going to continue to hold on to the short, take profits, and maybe as it kind of pops up a little bit, maybe add to the short, and then do some momentum swings on Disney. So Disney is short. So again, guys, all of these short: Cisco short, Starbucks short, and Disney short. The only one that is long is Coca-Cola. That's it. Pretty light book right now going into this week. Okay. And that's pretty much how I'm trading it. Okay, this market is thrashing around. Look, here's the thing, guys. Again, I'm going to be dropping a video either tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, one of those 2 days I'll be dropping a video. Then I'm really going to give you a market analysis. I'm really going to talk about more in depth on what's going on in the market. So be sure to follow me on YouTube. I'll drop the video on YouTube. You guys can check it out there, and you'll watch it whenever you want to watch it. You don't have to wait till I'm live streaming. You can just check out that video. But Monday or Wednesday I'll be dropping that video, and I'm really going to get more in depth on what's going on in the market, what I'm looking at, all of this stuff. But this is just a quick and dirty quick and dirty stock watch, just to let you know what I'm in, what I'm going into this week, and again, get to your reviews. So let me go ahead and get to your reviews right now. Let me open up the Discord and see what we got, because I know you guys had a couple of stocks that you wanted me to get to and give you my my input on. So let's see here. All right, here we go. All right, so Anthony is asking about GM, Coke, CrowdStrike, and AMD. Okay, all right. So Anthony, let's see what we got first with GM. All right, so GM, look, the autos have been getting hit big time with selling. Okay, it's not looking very good for the autos. So I wouldn't be long this. Okay, I wouldn't be long. If anything, this looks like this could be a pretty good short. Looks like it could be a really good short. It kind of did the same thing as the other ones did, mirrored a lot of that same movement. Tried to get to the 50-day and just couldn't do it. Broke under the 20, and now it's trading under the 20. It's trading under all of its moving averages: the 200, the 50, and the 20, and they're all layered up really nice, one on top of another. So they're all putting a lot of pressure, downward pressure on GM. You have a lot of selling. Look at the last, you had, a couple weeks ago, you got some nice I can't talk. You had some nice selling off volume right here. Okay, and that was after it kind of failed through the getting above the 50. You got some selling that kind of took it down right here, and that selling actually did. Let me see here. Let's draw this. It did actually bust it down through the support. Okay, so yeah, I like this one. I don't know if you're long or short. I don't know what your time frame is, Anthony. I'm just giving you my analysis on how I would trade it. Okay, this is how I would trade it. And again, I'm a position trader. Okay, pretty much a swing trader. Okay, So I'm looking at this thing anywhere from 3 days to 60 days. Okay. That's really what we're looking to get. If we get a good run, then it'll be that whole, 30 to 60 days. We'll get a nice, where the stock is just goes in the direction that we want. If it's a little pop, a little swing, it might be 3 days, maybe a week trade and you're in and out. Nothing more, nothing less. And then you get back in. So here's the thing with GM. I would not be in this thing long. I mean, look at, you could just, again, this thing is heading south. Okay. This thing wants lower prices. You might get a little bit of a bounce though. You got the stochastics turning up. So it wouldn't surprise me if you do get a little bit of a, let me see here. Let's just do some, Fibonacci. Let's see. What we got here. Yeah, pretty much it already retraced to that 100 retracement level. So all right, so yeah, maybe not. Maybe this thing just kind of lingers around and then takes out the lows. Okay, so I would be watching to go short on this thing as it breaks the lows here of what is that, 37.60. Yeah, if you were an impatient trader, you just wanted to get in and you go in short, just be cautious of these moving averages. If it breaks above the 20, maybe use the 20-day as the moving average, as your stop. Okay, you can pretty much do that until it gets above, you get out, and at that point you're really only risking about 5% or so. So look, here's what I would do. I wouldn't really play this one just yet. Okay, I would be watching this one to go short. If it actually pops up a little bit to that 20-day moving average, maybe right then I would consider going short and trying to short it at the lower high, or shorting it as it breaks the lows. Either way, you kind of want to get into it. That's your pretty much your own call there. Let me check one more thing with GM. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin held a phone call with the Saudi Crown Prince. Yeah, you know what? I would probably be looking to short this thing on the low of 39. I would put a short at 39.50. That's where I would look to put an order short, ride it all the way down to the lows, and then take some profits right there. So if you could do that, you're already looking at, you'll be up about 5% or so. So then take profits. Bring your stop to break even, and then if it breaks, you're already kind of early in the race. So that's good. But if it doesn't break and it moves back up and goes against you, then you get stopped out and really at a very small loss or no loss at all if you move the stop. So if that's how I would do it. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or do any of those things. This is all about education. This is what I want you to use this for, letting you know how I would play it, and then you guys, you have to do your own due diligence and see if it works for you. But GM, yeah, this is a short. I'd be all over this on a short, and I just told you how I would do GM. So if that's how you're looking at it, you're good. But don't try to buy this thing. Don't try to, I'm going to catch it at the lows here. Don't do that. The trend is going down. Okay, so don't stand in the way of that. You guys know me. I am not a counter trend trader. Sometimes I will take counter trend trades for sure, but for the most part, I like going with the trend. It's just easier. And again, if I can get that trade, look, I'm trying to get a trade that goes that full 60 days. So if I can catch that trade, let's say I catch it right here and it's just moving the whole way, that's a great trade. This is kind of what I'm going. At this point, I don't have to fight the trend. The trend is just pretty much pushing me straight into the profit zone. Day after day after day, it just kind of keeps just flowing profits. And you get that when you really catch that trend, which is what I'm always trying to do. So with GM, yeah, I would be playing that one short. Let's see what the next one is, guys. Let's see what else. Okay, so Anthony's also looking at CrowdStrike, CRWD. Okay, all right. So this one actually looks like a long. Okay, why? Well, look at the action, guys. Okay, let the market talk to you. Let the price talk to you. What do we see here with price? You see a stock here that was kind of, had a little bit of a sell-off over here, downtrend, went sideways, and then is starting to creep back up. All right, it broke above the 50-day moving average, riding above the 20, and actually managed to break above that 200-day moving average on some really good volume. Okay, so this is good. So this is a this is a stock that I'd be looking at on the long side, and I would be very much looking. You know what, Anthony? I'm actually going to be adding. I'm going to be adding this one to my stock watch for this week. All right, this one right here, CrowdStrike. This looks like this could be a good long for this week, and I would be playing this one with some swing trades to the upside. So, question is, what's a good entry? I could only tell you how I would do it. Okay, we all have our own ideas, but I do like it here. I really do like it here. I wouldn't actually have a problem. This is probably when I would have entered it right here. Okay, on Wednesday, as it broke through the 200-day on really good volume. Yeah. So, you might see a little bit of a sell-off, maybe. I don't know. Not a sell-off, I should say that. You might see a little bit of a pullback, okay? Just like what you see on Thursday, pulled back a little bit. But overall, this thing, the trend, it looks like it's moving higher. It looks good. It looks good, man. So, look, I would be looking at CrowdStrike. I'm trying. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah. So, I would be comfortable with. Look, I would have got it here. I would have got it on Thursday. So today, or on Thursday, I would have got it on Wednesday. So on Thursday, it was actually trading lower. So if I liked it over here at 239. If I liked it at 239, then if I can get it at 235, that would be even better for me. I would put my stop on this. I don't know, somewhere around 221.80. 221.80. You're looking at about a 5 to 6% stop. That's where I would put it. It's almost like right underneath this candle here. So that means you have kind of two support levels that are kind of holding up for you. You have your 200-day moving average, and you have the bottom end of this candle here of this bar, which is 223.75. Okay, so Anthony, look, man, I would be buying this one. I may even buy this one tomorrow. Okay, so thank you, man. This and again, guys, thank you for doing these stock reviews, because a lot of times I also get ideas from you guys. If you throw a stock, you're like, hey, what do you think about this? Look, Anthony just asked me, what do I think about CrowdStrike? And I'm very much considering going long on this one tomorrow. I'm probably going to place an order later on tonight. So that tells you all you need to know on how I would trade it. I would be trading CrowdStrike to the upside, Anthony, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if we get some more of this bullish action in the stock, and and that is that. So I'll put this one on the list. We'll continue to follow it, and we'll see how this one trades. But thank you again, Anthony. I appreciate you putting this one out there, man. Like I said, I'm going to be putting my orders in. So, if you're going to do that too, of course, again, you guys got to do your own due diligence. Okay. This is not financial, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you advice. This is all about education. Okay. This is telling you how I would trade it using, my years of experience in these markets. This is how I would trade the stock. This is how I view it. You take that information and, you do with it as you like, and hopefully it gives you another perspective or a different angle to play the stock. And, if I can help you understand the stock a little bit better, then hey, I've done my job. And even better, if I can keep you out of bad trades, that's even better, guys. Okay, because there's a lot of bad trades out there. and people chasing and all that nonsense. And basically they just, losing money left and right. So the goal is to not lose money, okay? And educate ourselves on how to trade these markets. So again, CrowdStrike, awesome. Thank you, Anthony. Let's go with the next one, which is AMD. AMD. Let's see here. AMD. I mean, clearly this is a short. Okay, wouldn't be buying this thing. Guys, don't try to get into this. Oh, I'm gonna buy it right here, right at the low, and then get. I would not go long a stock that's trending lower, guys. Okay, that's a very amateur way, and I'm not trying to put you guys down. You guys know I love you guys. Okay, I really, my Discord community, guys, I appreciate you guys a lot. So I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes, but really, guys, trying to find the bottom that is an amateur game. It really is. A lot of people who do that, they end up losing money. Okay, because they're constantly trying to fight the trend. It's like, it's like you're again, I always make the analogy that traffic is heading south and you get in your car and you're heading north. What do you expect? Okay, you're running into everybody selling, and you're going to be that bold buyer. Oh, I'm buying it, I know where the bottom is. Look, we got to let go of our egos. Okay, let go of the ego. Let the market talk to you. Don't think you can outsmart the market. Don't think like, oh, hey, I'm going to buy it right here, and this, I'm calling the bottom right here. Let the market tell you the bottom. All right, let the market tell you the bottom, but don't try to tell the market where the bottom is. I mean, you try to do that more times than often, people lose their money. So try not to get in the habit of fighting the trend, guys. It's just so much better. Trading is so much more easier when you're going with the crowd. Okay, you're letting the momentum kind of take you on. So with AMD, you could just look at it right here, guys. This is a sell-off. This thing is getting sold off all over the place ever since January. This thing was sold off, broke the 50, couldn't get above the 20, went all the way down, broke the 200-day moving average, then bounced up over it, couldn't get above that 50, went back down, broke the 200-day again, tried to rally up. The pattern here is lower highs, lower high here, lower high here, lower high right here, lower highs all over the place. Now, you did see it get above the 50 for a little bit and the 200-day, a little bit in March, and then it gave it all back up with the quickness, guys, because look what happened. It rode above for a little while. Then you had this down day on some good volume. So it sold off with volume, and ever since then, it's just came down. These guys are in trouble, okay, with supply chains and all that. This is not going to help the semiconductors and all that stuff. So with AMD, the fundamentals are that this thing is going to get sold off. The technicals are showing you that the technicals are matching the fundamentals are getting sold off. So look, if you're looking at this thing short, then we're on the same page. But if you're looking at this thing trying to catch a bottom, then be prepared for some pain, okay? Because you might get a little bit of a bounce. You might try to play that counter, get a little bit of a bounce, but guys, what I'm not trying to tell you trades that are going to give you a little quick pop-up percentage. I'm trying to get you into trades that are going to take you and lead you to nice fat, 15, 20, 25% profit runs. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm streaming, baby. I'll be right off in a second. We're just doing a quick review. Just go ahead and do that. That's fine. All right, guys. So, yeah, so I'm trying to get into trades that, again, take us that 60 days, okay? So we get a nice big 20% profit, okay? And we're only risking, maybe 5% for that 20%, something like that. That's really what I'm trying to get you guys into. So I wouldn't say, oh, buy this thing and, we're going to look for a little, pop to the upside. And look, AMD does move substantially, okay? This thing moves quite heavy because it's down a good 40%. So if you do get a little pop, that can be what, 7-8% or whatever. But really, I'm not trying to instill the habit of fighting the trend. I don't want you guys to get in that habit because it's just harder to make money, and eventually you're going to get smacked. Okay, if you keep heading on to oncoming traffic, everyone's coming south, and you're that car that's, you know, heading up north, dodging through the cars, trying to, you know, you're gonna actually get smacked. Okay, it's just a matter of time. It really is. And after you get smacked enough times, then the market is, you know, you'll listen to the market. But the market is going to do it too. It's not me. It's the market that you're fighting against. You're trying to outsmart the market. You can't do it. You got to go with the market, listen to what the market is telling you, and follow accordingly. But don't try to fight it. Okay. Just trying to instill good trading habits here, guys. Okay. So love you guys. Not trying to step on toes or anything like that. But yeah, so look, with AMD again, this is, look, I'm looking at this one short. Okay. I would be playing this one on the short side. I wouldn't short it right here though, Anthony. What I would be waiting for is that pop. I'd be waiting for, you know, people who are buying it here, trying to find the bottom and wait for the stock to go up and bump right into one of these moving averages. And then, you know, give me that lower high. Once it hits that lower high, that's where I'll go through, throw some short orders on it, and you know, and do a swing trade to the downside. But really, AMD, this pretty much for me right here, this was the day that you know, I pretty much got a signal to kind of get into that stock. Okay, this is where my system was telling me to get in right here. And actually, sorry, it was this day here. So since that point, we're down a good 15%. Okay, so this is good. That's why I wouldn't short it here. Okay, I would have been shorting it right here. And as it moves lower, this is where I would have been taking profits. All right, would I have got out of the stock 100%? No, I always try to leave a little bit on the table. But with these markets, with the way the market has been trading, I have been getting all out. Okay, I have not really trying to, I'm really not trying to be too exposed into the stock too much. But anyways, I'll talk more about that on my video tomorrow or Wednesday. Again, if you're not following me on YouTube, guys, follow me on YouTube, because that's where I'm going to be dropping these videos. Okay, they're going to be short, you know, short to the point videos, 10-15 minutes, just with all the juicy stuff. All right, the stocks that I'm watching, what I'm looking at in the market, and all that stuff. And I'll drop these. I'll be dropping these at least once a week now, so I can get into a good flow, and then maybe more, but at least once a week right now. So again, the video is going to drop tomorrow, Monday or Wednesday, and you can catch me on YouTube, and you'll see that video there whenever you want. Okay, so you don't have to wait till I'm live streaming. You'll be able to see that once I put it up. Okay, and join my Discord. Okay, there will be a link on the there'll be a link on the video where you guys can join the Discord. And if you have stocks that you want me to pull up and you want to share with you want to share with me or with the rest of the community, you can place a stock request review on my Discord, and I'll do what I'm doing right now. Just like how I'm reviewing Anthony's stock, I'll do the same thing with whatever stocks that you guys have, and let you know how I would play it. And again, it's not financial advice. This is all for the education, for learning how to be a better trader. Okay, so yeah, Anthony, if you're looking at AMD short, again, we're on the same page, man. I would just be waiting maybe for a little bit of a bounce, and then maybe go short on this one. I'm not going to really trade AMD though. Reason for that is I don't like the range that AMD swings. Okay, because this one I would have to put like a 10% stop or something like that. I really don't want to risk more than 5%. If I have to place a stop that's more than 5% out, I just next trade. Okay, I don't want to risk more than 5% on any trade that I take. So AMD does have a pretty good range, which would require me to place a larger, wider stop. So I wouldn't do it, but you know, that's me. Okay, you might be willing to take that risk. That's fine. But if you're doing that, again, I would be doing this on the short side with AMD. And so hopefully that helps. And actually, you have one more. Can I add KHC? I'm looking on the long side here. Yeah, you can add that. I think that's fine. Let's throw that up. Okay. Yeah, I looked at this one, man. This one looks good for the long side. Really, this is one of the few. The market has been kind of all over the place, but KHC has been showing a lot of relative strength. Okay, it's been moving up while the market has been going down and having some problems. This thing is, giving some nice some nice nice movement to the upside. So I like it. It's above the 20, above the 50, above the 200. Nice move up. Look at this. It broke above that 200-day move. This is one of the few stocks that's trading above the 200-day and the 50-day, because a good majority of the stocks are trading under. Kraft is trading above. And look at how it did that. Check this out, guys. Right here, when it broke through that 200-day moving average, it went from the 50-day, broke that. Then the following 2 days, it broke through the 200-day moving average. And look at this beautiful volume. You guys see that? This is some really strong volume. This is a lot of buyers here. So, you know, right here, this was a pretty good signal that there's some serious buyers in it. I, however, would not have went long right here just yet. Okay, but this would have been, this is where I would have been started to look at this thing. You know, this is a possible long. This is where I would have been starting to look at KHC right here. And as you can see, it kind of broke up, then kind of chilled, came down, rested on that 50-day, and then took off. Okay, so right here, right here on this day, this is where I would have started to look at getting long on this one. Okay, right about here. Okay, once it got above that 20-day, and you see the MACD flip. And right here is when it kind of broke through the 50. So it's up about, what, 7% since then. Okay. So I like it, Anthony. I would be looking at this one long. And if you look, you can, I mean, this thing just broke out on Friday or on Thursday. It had a little bit of a breakout here. So this is nice. If you got into this stock, put like a stop somewhere down here, maybe on this candle, you're looking at about what, 3% or so risk. Not bad at all. So yeah, another one that I like. I wouldn't take the trade. I would have tried to get it somewhere over here. But if you're looking for like a nice swing momentum trade to the upside, this one looks good. I mean, I like to let my winners run. That's the other thing. That's why, again, guys, I like trading with a trend, because once you trade with a trend, you're long and the stock is moving, it's moving in an uptrend nicely. You don't necessarily have to sell it like if it's trading within a channel or a counter trend. You can just let it chill and let the profits build and just take profits out of the stock. So that's the beautiful thing about when you can catch these trends here. So KHC, the Crafts Heinz company, looks like a good trade for the long side, Anthony. So if you're long on this one, I think you're in the right direction, man. All right, so let's see what other, we have a few more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We got Mr. Bader. All right, so what are you asking about? BBW. This is Build a Bear Workshop. Let's see what we got with BBW. All right, so you look yeah, I don't like this one, man. Okay, downtrend under the 200, under the 50. This one trading almost at a little bit of support right here. So yeah, look, I don't like this thing unless you're looking at this one for a short side. If you're looking shorts,
taking an overweight position in the US and in China respectively. If we look at what
this was a nice day right here.
We think it's actually quite cautious.
Okay, this was a really nice day.
A fair amount of net short positions.
This probably is when I would have looked at going short on
as risk appetite improves.
Oh, wait a second, man. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong stock. I'm like, I am short. I'm short on Disney already. I don't know how that happened. What the heck? BBW. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what, clicked the wrong thing, I guess.
other analysts suggesting
Okay, so yes, still don't like it. Okay, for long.
likely to head into some kind of recession in the
For a
United
short,
States.
this is a
Do you
potential.
expect
Okay,
stocks to perform when
look. This is
rates
going to be a
are
good
clearly
week
going to rise
for
over the next
BBW to
6
see
to
how
9
it's going
months?
to treat that 50-day moving average. Let's see if it has the juice to get above it, or if it's going to give up the goods and lose the 50 and lose the 200-day. It could do that because it's right now caught right between both of them. So this is going to be a good week for BBW. I would be looking at Build-A-Bear for the short side. So for me, I would be waiting for this thing to break that 200-day moving average, and then I would be looking at this one short. Would not be looking at this one long. Okay, you just have way too much resistance, man. You got way too much resistance. All of these lower highs right here, there's a whole bunch of sellers waiting for you. So if this thing does manage to get above that 50-day moving average, it's going to move up, and it's going to have to chew through so many buyers to get higher. I mean, it just has so much resistance ahead of it. I would not be looking at this one. I wouldn't be looking at this one long at all. If it can get above, I mean, yeah, there's some super strong resistance right here, guys, at that $19 level right here. Really, really strong resistance. So, yeah, I wouldn't be playing it. Okay, for me, it's gonna look. I like to get stocks that are already that tell me and they're showing me a direction. This one doesn't really, it looks sideways. So I don't want to get into a stock like this. Why? Because it's just, there's just too much of a fight. If you have a stock that's already trending up to the, upside or to the downside, and it's already in that trend, then you're already good to go. You just hop into the trade and there you go. But when you have like all of this ping pong action, the stock has so much resistance. There's a better trade. So I would just, what's next, go through the next, the next company, the next idea for a short or long, and skip this one. So I wouldn't be doing this one. I think Build-A-Bear, like I said, if anything, I would be waiting for this one to fail under the 200-day, and that would give me a little bit of a short bias. But we'll see. We'll see how this week, how it does. But basically right now it's just getting stuck in these moving averages. Doesn't look like it's really doing a damn thing. So that is Build-A-Bear for Mr. Bader. Also got Mr. Richmond asking about DLO. And we got a few other stocks here, guys. Then we'll wrap it up. I'm going to have to speed through these. Okay, so DLO. Well, this one doesn't have a lot of trade history. Just started trading last year. I like to trade companies that have been at least trading for, at least a good 2 to 3 years. This one is not there yet. Look, the 200-day moving average is just now starting to form. So really, I wouldn't trade this one just because it doesn't have history. But if I was to trade it, certainly it should be in a sideways range from here going forward. I mean, you had some support here, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a better stock. This thing looks like it's just gonna kind of ping pong back and forth here. I would maybe consider it long, maybe. Okay, if I just absolutely had to get into this one, if there was no other stock to trade and I had to make a play on this one, I would wait for DLO to get above, right above here. This high here, what is that? 36.88. So for me, this is where it has to get to and break above before I would even consider making a move in it. Yeah, so I wouldn't be looking at this one long at all. I would be looking more short, but it does look like it has a little bit of support right here. Okay, it looks like it has a pretty nice bit of support. So, yeah, I don't like it, man. This is neither here nor there. There has to be a, I don't like the pattern. I don't like the charts. Too much back and forth, action in these channels. Not a clear trend that's defined, and this is just too much of a pain in the butt to try to you know, get into. This is kind of like, you know, it's kind of like picking a horse. Okay, now I don't know much about farming and horses and whatnot, but you can tell the temperament of the horse by, you know, you look at it. You can, if it's a calm horse, you can get on it, and you know you can. But if the horse is bucking around all over the place, you know, kind of just, you know, giving you a hard time, you know that it's going to be you know, more of a wild ride. That's what this is. This stock is just kind of, you know, look at the temperament. Okay, this stock is really just kind of going all over the place. So I would skip this one. I would try to find a stock that's already in a nice trend and get into the trend, and not try to, you know, get caught between these channels. I don't like trading sideways stocks. So yeah, I would not be in this one. Let's see the next one. Let's see what else have we got.
Up next on the program, could new EU
MELI.
sanctions hit Russia's energy sector?
Let's see what we got. What is this? Oh, Mercado
Germany's still
Libre.
pushing
All
back
right,
with
let's
agreement
see.
to
MELI.
capital connections.
Every new day.
Yeah, this one, I would, this one, maybe some short swings to the downside, very quick short swings. You know, look, you just lost the 50-day on Thursday. So, you know, this could be a possible short straight down over here to that 887 level. So you could be looking at, what, about a 15% or so, maybe. Not bad. Okay. Not a bad little trade if you can get in. Maybe put your stop somewhere above that 20-day moving average. So short side on MELI. I wouldn't take the trade though. Again, I don't like channels. Okay, this trend is just, there's not a trend. All right, there's just not a trend in this one. It's there's a trend right here. Okay, this right here, guys, this is a trend. This is where I want to be in it. This right here is sideways action, and I don't want to be in the stock right here because it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's just doesn't know where it wants to go. So I would wait until it, you know, gets out of this consolidation phase and takes off either to the upside or to the downside to get in. So MELI, I would be just continue to I don't know, continue to watch it. But yeah, nothing really there. Sorry, man. Sorry, Richmond. But you know, I wish I could tell a little bit more. But like I said, look, the only thing I really see here is just a quick short to the downside, a quick little swing trade in this stock to the downside. That's really it. But I don't like to, you know, I'm really not trying to get small little movements. I'm aiming to hit a home run. I'm not just aiming to hit the ball. I'm aiming to step up to the plate and take a swing and get a home run, which is harder to do in stocks like this. Okay, again, I like to hold it for anywhere from 3 to 60 days. I really want to get into a stock and hold on to it for 60 days while it just kind of takes that trend, and then, you know, that's when you can get some nice winners, nice money in these stocks. But this doesn't look like one of those. Just again, just the pattern alone. So got a few more. Got Shinigami, my man Shini, asking about HRB. This stock here, this was one that I played this week, and won't be really playing this one again because it does swing. You know, it has these little wild swings, and I got stopped out of this one on this wild swing here. But overall, that set aside, nice trend. Okay, you got more of an uptrend motion, but you are going to get these little wild, wacky swings that HRB likes to give. Okay, it likes to give these just swings out of nowhere. So if you can deal with that, if you can stomach that, then that's cool. I like this thing for a, you know, this one looks good for a long, and this is when you broke out. You broke out on this day. Volume is nothing to write home about, but still you broke out, and it's been riding above the 20 pretty good. So I like this one long. I think if you're playing this one long, scalping to the long side, or, you know, getting involved in swing momentum trades to the upside, then you're good to go. But but I wouldn't be shorting this one. So this one looks like a pretty decent long. And Berkshire Hathaway. Nice trend, but starting to sell off a little bit. Looks like it's starting to roll over a little bit here. So look, I wouldn't get back into, if I was trading Berkshire Hathaway, I really wouldn't get back into this one until you see the MACD kind of turn up, okay? Because look, the MACD is moving south. You have your stochastics moving south. You got the stock, you know, pretty much pulling back from the highs. So yeah, I would maybe try to catch this one, maybe put a buy order somewhere down here if it can do that and catch it on a low, but it could break this low, so you got to be careful, because if it comes down and it breaks that low, now you have a downtrend forming. Okay, you have your lower low here, and you have your lower high over here, and then you'll have your second lower high over here. So right now we do have a first lower low set. All we need to do is see this stock break this lower low, and now you have a staircase that's heading down. So you have a downtrend forming. So I wouldn't get involved in this one until let's see how it handles this low. Okay, if it can hold the low and then move up, that's good. But if it can't do that, then again we may see this stock may have topped out. Okay, may have topped out, because look, it had a nice run to the upside. So I'd be on the sidelines with this, guys. A lot of stuff I'm on the sidelines on. Okay, this is a very tricky market, and the number one goal is to preserve your capital. Okay, so if something looks great, then I'm in it, but if it doesn't look anything short than spectacular, then I don't want it. Okay, I'm very picky with my trades, especially with the way the market has been trading. That's why I only have 4 positions. Normally I have 12, 16 positions, for those of you who are following, who have been following me for a while. So to have only these 4 positions, that's kind of rare for me, guys. But that just goes to show you how I'm being very picky in these markets. We have 4 more stocks. Caterpillar. All right, so Caterpillar.
Challenging with the volumes we're talking about. So we could see, diversion required to the extent of around 2.5 to 3 million.
Nice movement, and Caterpillar is one that I trade often, guys. I like this one on the buy side, but I'm not.
The refiners in Asia will not be ready or will not be fully prepared to take that extent of volumes. There are contractual obligations.
So I mean, this was a pretty big movement on Thursday. Look at all that volume. Okay, this was really big movement. This is good for a swing momentum. Okay, a swing momentum trade, meaning you get in it and you get a nice percentage out of the stock and you get out. Okay, but I'm really trying to suggest stocks that are just starting to make that movement. And Caterpillar, this thing does have some nice movement to the upside. It does have movement to the upside. I'll be right there. I only have a few more stocks to trade. Okay, yeah, but I'll be right there in a second. Okay, love you. Yeah, let me just roll through these guys, because it's time to get to bed in a little bit, but I'm not going to be up all night. So look, Caterpillar has it has some good movement. Okay, this is nice. I like this. I would just be waiting. Look, this week, all right, I'm not going to get it right here. Okay, this is a lot of excitement. Let's see how it trades on Monday. So I'm going to put this one I'm always watching. This is a stock that I'm always in year round. So I'm going to be watching Caterpillar, and I want to see how it gets up above these highs here, okay? Because it's almost to the highs that it made. It's almost there. There is some resistance right up here at that 230 level, okay? So I want to see how Caterpillar addresses these resistance points. If it can break above 230, hold it, I may go long, okay? That may go long, okay? Especially if we get some good volume. So looking at Caterpillar on the long side, I'm just waiting to see how it treats these highs here, because it really is at a resistance point right here.
about crude supply, OPEC supply from the Middle East.
So let's see. Okay, if on tomorrow we get another continuation like this, that's great. But if tomorrow you see this thing come down, then I'll still consider it long, but we got to just wait and see. But I'm looking at Caterpillar to the long side. Let's go RTX, guys. And by the way, I'm gonna make some rules on the Discord so that when you request a stock, let me know if you're long and if you're short, what your time frame is, and at what price, if you can. Okay, that will help me to kind of look at it from your angle to see if I see any holes or if any of that stuff. So for the future, for the next stock reviews, we'll try to get those going with what side you're on and what price you're in. Now this one right here, RTX, this one I like, man. This one looks like this one's it's just starting to kind of get going. And of course, look, we're in aerospace and defense. Okay, so you're looking at war stocks. So of course you see this movement kind of going up, and it's getting ready to, well, it actually already broke out. It broke out slightly above its resistance, kind of peaked out. Okay, it hasn't really broke out yet, but it's peaked out of the high. So this is in breakout territory. Maybe this week it really kind of makes a run for it. But if you're looking at this one long, then you're on the right side, man. I would just be waiting for a breakout on this kind of pattern here. I don't trade war stocks. I don't trade blood money. Okay, I try not to go with that. Do have some rules on what I trade. I don't trade tobacco. Basically any stocks that are in the business of harming people. I don't know. I was talking a few weeks ago. And we had a discussion on, well, what about Coca-Cola? Do you know how much damage that does to your health, Coca-Cola and whatnot? I understand that. There's a pretty good argument, but again, if the company is in the business of destruction, of actually destroying, and harming people, I don't trade that. Okay, but it does look like a good pattern. But yeah, I don't. This is one that, if it was another company, hey, I might get into a trade here. But because it is what it is, it's not one that I would be trading. But hopefully that helps, at least so you know that this still looks like it's in a pretty good pattern overall for some buy action. Next we got Southern Company. Southern Company. Yeah, this thing is moving, isn't it? Looks good. Utilities, of course. Okay, so that's going to be helped with the all the energy prices. Again, I'll be talking more on that on my video on either tomorrow or Wednesday. So again, for the third or fourth time of my advertising myself, guys, follow me on YouTube. I'm really trying to build that up, and that's where I'm going to be focusing these videos on. Okay, on YouTube, I'll still be doing live streams, but my focus for the next few weeks is going to be on doing regular YouTube videos for you guys, where you can get the skinny on what I'm looking at right away. You don't have to watch a 2-hour live stream, or a 3-hour live stream. You can watch a 10-15 minute video and get everything, all your information right there. What I'm looking at, what I like, and stock reviews, all that stuff. So Monday or Wednesdays, I'll be dropping my next video, and I'll be talking about energy. That's big. I'll be talking about a lot of the market analysis and commentary and all that stuff. But anyways, Southern Company, Sheeny, this is a good one, man. Okay, look at this. This is where right here, this was a nice day. This is where you had a nice breakout, and then ever since then, it was just to the races. This thing is up already 10%. So long side, man. Long side. This thing looks like it's moving up well. I wouldn't be shorting it, wouldn't be counter trend trading it. I know you like to counter trade, but I always try to to get you guys to be on the side of the trend, okay? Because I know that is where that's where the easy money is, okay? So if you're looking at this one long, you're good, okay? So if you're in this one long already, awesome. Maybe take some profits up here, okay, as it kind of hits these highs. But I wouldn't be getting out of this one at all just yet. This one looks like it can, you know, it can really move real nice on the, you know, it's already ran real nice, and it looks like it's just going to continue to do that. And it's utilities, so energy prices aren't going anywhere but higher. So bullish on SO. I need to get like some kind of a button here, so I like Kramer, where you hit it, you see all the bulls or all the bears or something like that. That'd be nice, but maybe in the future. All right, so we're looking at the last one, guys, is eBay. eBay is eBay looks like it's a good short, okay? Good. I would trade this one on the short side. Guys, and also too, my trading is very simple. A lot of people, you know, so you basically just trade anything on in a trend. Yeah, that's it, pretty much. And that's how I make the gains, guys. Okay. Trading doesn't have to be complicated. I speak with a lot of people, and you know, they have these complex trading systems and whatnot. I try to keep it simple, guys. I've been in this business for a while. I've been in these markets for over 15, 20 years. Okay, was a professional trader. For those of you who don't know, who are just kind of tuning in, traded with RBC Capital Markets, was a trader with a bank, was a market maker. I mean, started off as an intern at Morgan Stanley. So guys, I've really cut my teeth in the market, been in these markets for a while, and long enough to know that the money is made in the trends. The money is made, there. It's not, the counter trend trades. You might get, you make a few nice little trades there, but the money is really made in these trends, catching them right here and then just letting them flow profit straight into your pockets. So eBay, this one is, this one looks like, again, we know for sure this isn't a downtrend. Tried to get above the 50 recently, okay, then went back under pretty quickly. Volume isn't anything to write home about, but yeah, this one I wouldn't be trading this one long. I would be trying to scalp this one short to the short side, get some good swing momentums to the short side, or position trade it. But position trading this one really started off over here, okay. Really, that's where the this is where the start was, okay. So again, guys, this is where I want to get you into the trade right here, okay, somewhere over here, and then just trade it and trade it short all the way down, okay. You can trade it short and cover, and then as it rallies up, short it again. As it falls down, take your profits. You can do it like that, or you can do what I like to do, which is short it here, and as it moves into my favor, I add to my position all the way down until it finally finishes off the trend and get a nice chunk of change. That's a goal, at least. So eBay is short, okay, if anything. Don't be trying to catch this one on the long. Don't be trying to find a bottom, okay. Let them, if this is going to be a bottom, you'll know, because they'll start making a series of higher highs and lower low, or higher highs and higher lows, okay. It'll make a staircase up. Once you see that staircase, that is a market telling you, okay, I'm ready to go up. But don't try to tell the market. Let the market tell you. Respond accordingly. That's how I will forever try to get you guys to develop these trading habits, guys, okay? Don't fight the market. So Sheeny, hopefully that helps, man. I hope you are profitable in these trades, and we shall see. We shall see. Now Sheeny says, looking at everything here long besides HRB at one of these pullbacks. eBay is an undecided. I want puts here, but earnings are soon. Yes, that's the other thing. Earnings are coming up soon. So you have earnings on the 27th. So they're right around the corner. And that's another thing, man. So when earnings are like that, that around the corner, I really don't want to get too into it, because I know that I'm going to hop out before earnings. I know I'm going to get out a day or two before earnings, get out, and because you never know what could happen on earnings. Okay. Now, if you are, you know, if you're really trading like a long swing, I've been looking at this, you know, you can stay in possibly, you know, if you're really looking like long, but I just try not to do it because, you know, you don't know what could happen. So I try to get out and get back in on the following day and just not hold it through those earnings. But yeah, man, look, I think, let me see here. This was a nice day to get in short. Okay, now you did get a little bit of a pullback, okay, right here, but ever since then it hasn't been able to break above that 50. So if you were looking to kind of scalp it, this is a good time to start, you know, looking at it. So as it moves up, you scalp it. As it moves into these moving averages, you short it, and then you make your quick little scalps. I don't really do that kind of trading, but that's one way you could trade it. What I would try to do, this is how I would trade it. All right, let me see here. I would have gone short right here. Okay, I would have gone short right here, and I would still be short right now. Just be patient with it, and again, wait for the trend to work in my favor. That's how I would have done it. So I would have went short here. Yeah, it would have moved against me a little bit, maybe 3-4%. That's fine. I would just wait until it breaks down, and if it doesn't, if it goes the opposite direction, then I just get out and get into the next trade. If it breaks down and I am correct, then I add a little bit more to my position. And if it goes against me, I just get out. So I'm really trying to add to the winners. That's how I do it. That's the formula here. Okay, I make a trade, and I let the trade tell me if it's right or wrong. If it's right, then it gets rewarded by getting more, you know, more of a position. If it's wrong, then I just get it out. I cut it out, and that's the end of the trade. So I'm really trying to let the winners prove to me that they're worthy of being kept in the book, and if they are, then I add a little bit more to them. So that being said, that's how I would be trading eBay. I would have shorted it right here and just been kind of holding on to it, waiting for it to break the lows, and if it does that, then it's proven to me that it's a winner. Then I would, you know, add a little bit more to the stock. So right now it would just be trading in, you know, sideways, just be trading sideways so far. So this week is going to be a good week for eBay. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it decides to break above the 50 and move up, which again, if I was short on this stock, if it did that, then I would just be out. You know, that would be the end of the trade and go into the next one. But if it breaks down, that's going to be pretty good, because then that means it's probably going to go back to visit these lows right here at $49, $50. So if it does break that, you're looking at another, you know, 7 to 8%. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, I would have been in early on this one if I traded it here, but that's okay. I don't mind getting early. I always have a stop anyways, guys. So, you know, you always know when you're going to get out. Before you get in, you should know when you're going to get out. So but anyways, look, eBay could be very good, because if it does break these lows, we're gonna, you know, where it looks like it's gonna visit the, you know, it's gonna visit the lows back in March, and that's a good 7%. And if it breaks those, again, I would add some more to the position, and it'll just continue on its merry way. Okay, if it breaks these, then it's gonna be even a better trade. So you guys see what I'm saying here, right? Is, you know, I want to start short. I want to get involved in the stock here, okay, somewhere around here, okay. And if it goes against me, I get out. Now, if it goes into profit and if it proves itself, then I add to it, okay. And then it just moves on into my favor. And as it keeps breaking those lows, that's where you just kind of keep adding to it, or taking profits before those lows, and you just really let the trade go to you. It's very easy, very stress-free trading. You're not pulling your hair out, and you know, it's just once you get it like this, you just kind of let the market kind of take you. You're not fighting. And that's the habits I'm trying to get you guys to get into, guys, because really once you get there, trading is just very it gets a little boring actually. Okay, it's like you know, I know a lot of people do the money dance, which we saw on the Discord channel, but really, you know, it's just pain-free trading. Okay, if it's wrong, you're out, and if it's right, you add to it and just build up your winners. So that is that, guys. That is the last stock for Sheeny. I appreciate all of you guys doing these stock requests in the Discord channel. I'm going to be dropping the next video tomorrow or Wednesday, and really going to get into the market analysis, break down a lot of you know, what I'm looking at in the market. And I want to do these weekly market analysis videos and talk about, you know, sectors that I like, stocks that I like within those sectors. Maybe throw a couple of gems out there your way, you know, so you guys could have, you know, some stock ideas, some trading ideas for the week. So again, I'll be dropping that tomorrow or on Wednesday. Okay, we shall see. So I'm just gonna wrap up the video again, just going with just a recap of what I'm in. So guys, I am in CSCO shorts at 53.23. I am in Coke long at 63.99. I'm in Starbucks shorts at 81.52 and Disney shorts at 135.27. That is it. So we'll see how these stocks trade this week, and I'll be throwing some more ideas, mentioning a few more stocks again on my video that I drop soon. Okay, hopefully tomorrow. I know last video I dropped, we talked about Hess. Okay, and look at that, this has been kind of moving really good. We talked about Halliburton. This has been trending good. We talked about Marathon Oil, another, you know, good one. So all of these, if you were trading these or watching these, since I mentioned these stocks, then you know, they've done all right. Okay, they've done all right. And but let's see what they continue to do, because these are all stocks that I'm not just looking at for like a quick day trade, guys. I'm not a day trader. These are stocks that I'm looking at for, you know, again, the next 60 days out. So again, that was Hess that we were looking at. I still like this one, still really like Hess, and Halliburton, same deal, and MRO, same deal. All of these are on my watch list, and I'll be trading these. They're not in my book just yet, but if I trade them, you'll see them pop into the book. But I'm watching these. So that is it, guys. Again, shout out to all of you for making this channel what it is. And look, if you want to be a part of the stock request, join me on the Discord, and you can DM me if you're watching on Twitter. I don't have the chart up, I don't have the chat up right now, guys, but if you're watching me on Twitter, shoot me a message over not Twitter, what am I talking about, Twitch. Late night, guys, I don't know, I'm tired or something. But if you're watching me on Twitch, shoot me a DM, and I'll get you that link to the Discord. Okay, or if somebody is on the Twitch right now, you can drop that link in there. Actually, what am I doing? I can just pull it up right here. Let me not make it complicated for you guys. Let me put this in here. Okay, let me create this invite, and hopefully it'll allow me to okay, there we are. All right, so there's the link, guys, for Discord. So join me on Discord. Again, I'm going to be taking a lot of these stock requests that you put on there. I'm going to open up the request for the stock request. I'll open up the thread, and then you guys go in there, you enter what stock you're looking at, include what you're in, whether you're long or short, and at what price. That helps to, you know, this way I can at least kind of look at it from your angle. But drop those requests on the thread once I open up the thread for this week, and then you know, I'll do a video and address all these. Okay, so that is that, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Again, is going to be dropping tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll be talking a lot about the market and all of this stuff. So until then, peace and love, guys. I appreciate you following me and coming into the channel, and follow me on YouTube, because that's that's where a lot of the action is going to be happening, guys. Okay, I really need to build up my YouTube. I only have like 30 followers or subscribers or something very pathetic like that. Okay, so I got to get this thing kind of going. So I'm going to be dropping regular videos on YouTube. This one is going to be archived on YouTube, so I'll be posting this link in the Discord. So all of you guys who did actually request these stocks, but you're not watching right now because you can't join the live stream, I'm going to post a link into the Discord so you can go back on the YouTube and catch the whole breakdown. And maybe I'll even timestamp it if I can, so it'll be easier for you guys to just kind of click and go through it. But anyways, they'll be on there. So peace and love, guys. I'll catch you on the next video, and until then, you all have an amazing week. And let's all you know, let's stick to our trade, stick to trying to find these trends, trade the trend, and don't try to go against the market. Okay, don't try to fight the market. All right, so I'll catch you guys on the next